Okay, right. So I just want you to know what is your move before you go to the police to have it all reported. Usually, when we work in an institution, all right, the boss will then ask you, or you are the boss, you suspect something when fishing or somebody complain money, so you are going to do the investigation. Yeah, all right. Okay, hang on a minute. Okay, right. As I was saying, okay, this part is to help you in your preparation for the investigation. After you have planned all that, during your interview, you also have to make a note. You have to justify certain questions. All right, it goes into certain information. At the end of the day, you'll be able to track that the missing money is actually involving an offense of theft under the penal code, or it involves cheating under the penal code, all right, or it involves fraud, or it involved misappropriation or CBT. All right. Okay. The next one is, right, is your list. These are the things that you must have in your report. Who will be the people that you want to interview? And sometimes after the interview, when you have raised a suspicion, you talk to your boss, or you are the boss, you will decide to do some surveillance. All right, okay, and that is allowed, the surveillance inside your in-house office. However, sometimes it, because of the surveillance report that you notice, there are going to be some theft or cheating happen because of the camera in the office. So you need to write down, list out all that activities, all right. And if there is a surveillance report from the security office, that will also be put into your report, and you must consider. All right, the last one, as I said before you go and inform your boss that there is a problem with the account, there is theft or cheating happening, all right, you will need to have everything in a full report. You will also need to make a suggestion what type of crime that is involved. Yeah? All right, okay, when you make a suggestion, sometimes at this level, before they go out to the police, you will also want to make a suggestion of the punishment. That's why in class, every time when we talk about the section offense, the element, the description of the element, what must you prove, and then last one, we talk about punishment. So all that you learn in class, you will need to write it down in your report. All right, okay. Now, then you introduce, then you go to the police, and the police will do further investigation. Based on your initial report, you will be able, the office will be able to track who is actual culprit. All right. So that is your preparation when we talk about investigation in-house. Now we want to look into the investigation by the police. If you, as I said to you, you look into the slide number 2, if you like. Yeah, boleh? Ada slide number 2, police investigation, admissibility of first information report. So what is first information report? That is the report that you do and that you submit. All right, you can always jump the gun, meaning that when your boss says money is missing, let's say 100,000 is missing, someone goes to your bank and says 100,000 from her account is missing, therefore you want to start the investigation by straight away report to the police. Also can. All right, but it is easier because it is an in-house matter. So if you be able to do that, in fact, if you, even if you have the first information report and you go to the police will come back to that and ask more questions. But at least it will show that you have taken a first step for the to prove that you have the responsibility to protect your customers' account. Yeah. All right. Let's look into the slide number 2. If you have in your hand, once you hand it over to the police, then you are now bound to the criminal procedure. They are now bound to the criminal procedure court, right, under section 108A CPC. All right, certified through copy of the first information report, all right, is taken as evidence. So, right, your report will be handed over to the police. The police, if they have no questions about it, that one is already taken in as evidence. All right, okay, so next one is right, but then the police will only take into consideration. Sometimes I've seen it done by the audit office, where sometimes you hand over to the police quite a big number of, all right, okay, document boxes and boxes of document, but some of the document they have to go through, and if they didn't go through, all right, or if they don't have enough stuff to go through, some of it will be abandoned. All right, that's the reason why you want to go to the police with all the document necessary in your opinion as a person who have law background, okay, or you have learned about forensic criminology. You will be the one that, all right, selected the right evidence to hand over to the police. All right, okay. Now, when you do that, okay, when you do that, you will see in slide number 3, those are the situation. See, PP versus Kong Ho So and Ismail Atan. In that two situation, all right, the document, okay, the document that is handed over, the police request for more document. All right, the police second request for that second opinion, a second document, that is the document that is going to be stamped under section 108 as evidence. All right, so once you have already submit first information report, there will be more added to it or less thrown out of it, and that will be the first information report under section 108. All right, okay. Now, however, in the in the development of the police power, all right, the commissioner who looks into this first information report says that police should not take, all right, too long a time to go through the police information report, because sometimes the police has no capacity to understand the running of the department. So the department who report out there is a crime happening will be the one to assist the police. So you see, you as the forensic officer still is involved in the matter in certifying or in preparing for the first information report. All right, okay. Now, if you want to ask more officers to more staff in your from your place to go for the interview, all right, you can. The police this time will be running the interview. All right, okay.